I've chosen to tackle a problem that I think is needed to be solved, and that's what inspires me to do it every single day.
You're not in it for the money, you're not in it for the fame. You're in it because you get to go home at the end of the day and feel like you're making a difference in the world.
Anybody could be a change maker in society. Anybody.
When my uncle became a doctor 30 years ago, he was given a pager to help him communicate with his team. When I became a doctor 4 years ago, I was given the same bloody thing. The joke is, nowadays, the only people still using a pager are doctors and drug dealers, and even the drug dealers have moved on. Ever since I was a young girl, the people that inspired me the most were people who dedicated their life to public service. I've asked myself, where am I going to make the biggest impact? I want to know I'm making a difference. My parents came from a background where education was very important, so they would push and push and push, and they were immigrants, so very much like disrupting their entire life to go and just to a country just for the sake of their children. It was all about, get educated, Divya, get educated. And they always wanted me to be a doctor. While I was working as a physician, the bane of my existence was communication. I had no idea who else was looking after my patient. How many hours I wasted in the hospital trying to figure out who to communicate with and how to reach them. 50% of medical errors occur because of communication problems. That's causing 100,000 deaths a year in the US alone. In my back pocket, I have a smartphone which I use to figure out how to order pizza, find a way to get to my friend's house, but I can't use it to save a life. It just doesn't make any sense.
Patient at the middle.
Yeah.
This is Derek.
Certus is a patient-centric mobile communication platform that enables doctors and nurses to communicate using a smartphone. We enable any clinician to finally know who is on a patient's network.
Cool. So let's talk about...
And because of that, you're going to get much, much less medical problems. You're not doubling on CT scan or radiology results or lab results or taking medication more than you should or less than you should.
It doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? Like little things I've asked.
Lane, my co-founder, he's the brains behind how we actually make this thing work technologically. It needs to be a different font, but it comes off the subject.
And then we should have like the arrow, right? I want the little arrow that we need in yours as well. See, again, I don't like that there's no gap.
I am the visionary, and Lane brings it to reality. One of the big challenges that we keep getting asked is, how are you going to make sure that things stay secure? This is patients' health information. Physicians are currently using their personal phones to text each other patient information. They know this is unlawful, but they do it anyway. One of the great things about working with Verizon, they have a fantastic security product, so hospitals and patients can feel comfortable that all their data will be secure. We've just launched our first pilot. Clinical setting, real patient data, doctors using it for their patients' care. I'm so excited about that. Everyone has their own true north. This is something that inspires you. The people have written. Okay. I'm not the kind of person that can do anything without being super passionate about it. And this is something that I'm so committed to. It's not just even a day job, it's a night job, it's a holiday job. It just comes in every aspect of my life. I've chosen to tackle a problem that needed to be solved, and that's what inspires me to do it every single day.